Really? More to the pile of shame? Hello and welcome back to another Mad Merlins unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. It is the Start Collecting Militarum Tempestus set for Warhammer 40,000 by Games Workshop. So who are the Militarum Tempestus? Better known as the Tempest Scions. They are the elite of the Imperial Guard, given the best armour, the best guns, and are often picked by Inquisitors to be personal bodyguards. Trained at the Schola Progenium, they are some of the best known fighters within the human ranks of soldiers within the Imperium. So, within this box you get 12 models, you get a Commissar, you get 10 Scions, which can be built up as either a Scion Squad or a Scion's Command Squad, and we get a Torocks, which can be built as a Torocks or Torocks Prime. So let's just have a quick opening up, see what's in there. Got to show, there's the back of the box if anyone's interested in looking. So we see we've got Commissar up here, we've got the Scion Squad there, the Command Squad there, so we've got a Medic, Banner Bearer, Vox and a Prime, and there's our Torocks there at the bottom. And fall over. So, straight out the bag, we've got a baggie of bases, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Exactly the amount you need. These are 25mm bases. So, our first sprue is the Commissar. It's on a single sprue. We got 2 frames for the Torocks. And we've got 2 sets of 2 frames that are identical of the Tempest Scions. Enough to make either a full squad of 10 or a command squad and a squad of 5. We also get the Imperial Guard tank transfer sheet. Instructions for the Commissar. Instructions for the Scions. And of course the instructions for the Torocks. Speaking of instructions, let's have a quick flick through these. So this is the Torocks and Torocks Prime instructions. This is a rather nicely detailed kit. There is some nice interior detailing for those of you who like to paint everything that you can get. We've got the control panel here for the driving console, with complete with the steering wheel there. And you can see a better view there from that angle. We've got the gunner seat as well this side. And we've even got driver's detail, which is nice. Most tanks don't often have that sort of detail. But it's a really nice kit. I've never actually built one. I've always thought it a bit goofy, but it's slowly grown on me. There's different ways you can build it. You can build it with a turret or have the guns fixed in position. I quite like the look of the turret better, I think, so I might be going for that. And then you've got the gunner seat there, which is quite nice. And like I said, there is 2 ways of building it. You can either build it as the Torocks, or the Torocks Prime, which has some different weapon options, and some extra paneling to make it look a little bit more unique and command. So that's the instructions for those guys. Next up, we've got the Tempest Scions. I haven't messed with this kit since they first came out all those years ago, but this is still a rather nice kit. It's 5 years old, 2017. Wow. But lovely kit. The instructions haven't changed much. So we get 3 unique torsos, 5 unique torsos, 5 torso backs, 5 hotshot lasgun backpacks, 5 legs, and a whole host of heads. You got the berets, or you got the more enclosed full helm, which I'll be going for. Although I have always been tempted to build up the berets, they do look quite nice. So we got our Tempestor Prime. So he can be either built with his overcoat hanging over his shoulder, in which case he can only be given a power maul or pistol. Can't turn the page. Then we got Tempestor, which is our champion for a normal size squad. He has a little bit more variety of equipment. Hotshot las pistol, plasma pistol or bolt pistol, power sword, power fist, and chainsaw option. So got good selection there. Then we're on to building the more generic Tempest Scions with hotshot las guns. So important information, each gun goes to a specific backpack, so make sure you pair these up as best you can. I'm going to plan to leave the arms separate until I finish painting, because you do have quite a job getting to all the lovely chest detail that is otherwise blocked. Then we got the hotshot volley gun, grenade launcher, melter gun, plasma gunner, flamer, vox, banner, and medic. And the Commissar is just a rather single sheet page, rather simple to put together. I have converted this guy in the past to make him into a Primus for my Genius Cults. And this guy's going to be getting some conversions later, more on that when I get towards it. And another quick look at the transfer sheet. It's not much too different. Got some nice symbols there, hazard striping there, numbers, different types of tank naming, the different worlds that they come from, and plenty of Aquillas, skulls, kill markings, campaign badges. So let's go full vertical and we'll check the rest of these sprues. Okay, we'll start with the Scions, as this is the most numerous models in the box. So as I said, we get two identical frames. So you can either build them up as a 5-man command squad with 5-man Scion Squad, or as a 10-man Scion Squad. I have brought these in purpose of giving them to this guy as a bodyguard, and I'm going to be mixing it up a bit. I'm going to make it look like it's more of an Inquisitor's bodyguard, so I'm going to go for Vox, Medic, the Commander, and then some more specialist weapons. I'm not too sure how I'm going to field it yet, but it'll be nice. It's just a little honor guard sort of thing. But here you have all the lovely components in all their glorious detail, and these are some glorious kits to mess with. You have a good selection of spare arms for creating various combos, so we could easily make up a few different guardsmen with combat weapons if we wanted to. You got that lovely Scion's banner there, with all that sculpted detail. On the other side, just a giant Aquila. Never actually built up the banner bearer, so I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We do have the overcoat here. You get 4 components: the collar, each side, and the back. And of course, the arm's built into this side, which holds onto a dagger. That one there. You got the power maul for the Tempestor Prime. The medic's las pistol with built-in chainsaw. Here's medic bag with the Corpus Helix on. Then you got the various different special weapons: hotshot, volley gun, melter gun, flamer, grenade launcher, and our plasma gunner up here. We've also got the Vox backpack with the telephone cable, which is quite nice. You got the servo skull there. Ooh. I've actually put this guy on a chaplain. I think he looks really good on a chaplain. We've got some holstered las guns as well, so we've got some extra bits to add around to various models. So if you prefer to do a Vox operator on the phone, we've got the option of having his hotshot las gun holstered. And we've got some extra details. We've got ammo, some grenades, and we've got good selection of heads. So we get 7 helmeted heads there for the generic Scions. We've got 2 with a skull on, with slightly different mouth grill markings. We got 3 of the Quillers and 2 rather plain looking helmets. We also have a helmeted option for the Tempestor Prime down here. And then we got all the beret heads there. So they're mostly all bear heads. We've got one guy with the grill faceplate there. We've got some quite nice selection of facial hairs on some of them. Bionic eyes, earrings, and very nice details. So that's it for the Scions. So next we'll take a look at the Torocks. So this is the first of the 2 sprues. So this one has the lower half of the chassis, including the sides, the control panels, tank tracks, various different detail plating. And this is a really detailed kit. It's one of the few kits that actually has detailed suspension workings, which is kind of nice. Nice lot of small detail on those tracks, so be careful you don't lose those when building it. But look at all that glorious interior detail. You got door access controls there, you got computer screens. I mean, just look at the detail on that front panel there. So you got a targeter screen for the gunner, various controls and wires there coming out for the driver, gauges as well. And a radio with CD port, or probably cassette tapes. Yeah, there's different detailing parts depending on whether you're building it up for a Tempestus or for generic Imperial Guard. I'm thinking of either giving mine to my Krieg, or I might keep it for the Inquisition. In that case, I've got some spare bits from my Deathwatch upgrade kits that'll go on it nicely. And here's our second sprue. So we got our pilot's seats there. And we got choice heads for each one. Either the more helmed head or a soft cap sort of head. You got gunner there, you got a beret or helm head. Good selection of options. We've got a Punisher Gatling cannon, auto cannons, hot-shot volley guns, and then there's a massive missile rack as well, which is pretty good. And of course we've got a Torocks battle cannon, which is, I think, the standard equipment for it. Got a spare las pistol on the back of the driver's seat. That's kind of cool. Nice little detail. But yeah, we got Stormbolter for the pintle mount. Got a mallet for extra detail. It's just a really nice kit. I've never actually, like I said, I've never looked at it, and now I think I really do quite like it. So they'll be very fun to build and add to my small collection. Well, I wouldn't say small. I've got a huge collection, really. So many different armies. I keep doing the same thing of getting into an army than getting into another army. Okay, anyway, enough rambling. On to the final sprue. So we've got our Commissar here. So this guy can be used for Commissar Lord or a Commissar. Got the option of a Planter pistol or bolt pistol for his right arm and a power sword in his left. We've got a tactical rock here. The back detail of the cape with a power pack there for the power sword. Some nice detailing on the bolt pistol there. So I can get it to focus. There we are. And we got some rather nice detail there on the face with a built-in Vox to help get his orders out. And his flat cap, really nice. Imperial Quiller, 2 skulls on. And got some nice detail there on the chest. Bionic arm. Just so you can slap the guardsmen a little bit harder. But anyway, as I was mentioning earlier, I've got a plan for this guy. I'm going to actually add him to my Krieg army. So I'm going to find a spare Krieg head and swap it out. And then fix in the cap again. I think that'd look pretty good. So there we have it. I'll just bring everything in for my final thoughts. So there we have it. That is the Start Collecting Militarum Tempestus set. And it does what it says on the box. It gets you started with the Militarum Tempestus. There is a good amount of build options, and there's going to be some nice leftover components that you can use on your remaining Imperial Guard collection. Though most of the Tempestus components are rather chunkier compared to the stuff like the Cadians, you can make it work. I've seen people do it. The only thing that's usable between these are the Commissar and the Torocks. There he is. But other than that, like I said, I'm going to be using this as an Inquisitor with his specific retinue. I'm going to be building up quite a few of the models as elite guardsmen. I'll do some with ranged, some with combat, and I'm going to do a medic, because what Inquisitor doesn't have his personal bodyguard and a medic around. So, price-wise, this is now £65. I paid £60 before the price range, and I picked it up at the Games Workshop Exeter Store Anniversary event, which went towards the anniversary special prizes payment limit. But like I said, I mainly got it to add to this guy. Video review for him coming up soon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, final thoughts again are, it's a good set, gets you started, builds you up a nice elite squad. Perfect maybe for kill team, if you put the vehicle towards another army. And just keep the Scions for kill team. I'm not too sure if they have rules yet in kill team. But very nice set, again. Anyway, all that's left for me to do is thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to help the channel out, there's my affiliate link, my Buy Me a Coffee link, my social medias and my eBay page. So, I will see you next time for more mad content. Goodbye.